We all hear, just speak to your manager. But what happens when that doesn't work, or when it's not safe to do so? Most people facing a problem at work would simply speak to their manager. A good manager listens, takes ownership, and fixes the issue. Quick, local, practical. If you can't do that, or you feel unsafe, the next option is to use a reporting system, an internal helpline, form, or email address meant to handle concerns confidentially. Impartial staff receive information, assess it, and take action. But reporting systems don't always work. For example, sometimes the information is too vague to act on, and information might even be given maliciously. And if people believe anonymity won't be protected, they simply won't use it. The final route is whistleblowing. This is when you go outside the organization, to regulators, the police, or the press. It's not a decision taken lightly, it's what people do when a problem is so serious that only an external authority can deal with it. But there is another route into whistleblowing, the one most people never see coming. Let's return to the moment someone speaks to a manager. You raise a serious concern. The manager nods, agrees it sounds important, and promises to deal with it. So you wait. But nothing changes. You raise it again. This time, you're told more evidence is needed. It sounds reasonable, so you try to gather more. But what you're meeting isn't diligence. It's resistance. Managers may reference policy, say they're looking into it, monitoring it, clarifying responsibilities, seeking advice, or many others, all giving the impression of progress, while ensuring none occurs. You may even be redirected to someone else, then someone else, and then another department entirely. This is organizational pinball, where the issue is moved, not resolved, and the person who raised it is slowly worn down. After weeks or months of this, most people are left with 4 choices. Firstly, resign. You've tried. Nothing changed. Leaving seems like the only escape. Secondly, stay silent. You keep your head down and carry on. But this might be easier said than done. When others know you've spoken up, some will treat you differently, and this could become unpleasant. The third option we have labeled dispute, NDA, and exit. It is likely that the exhaustion of fighting to be heard has led to problems in the workplace, perhaps even a period of sickness, and it is hard to see how things can go on. A settlement is offered for you to leave. Just sign a non-disclosure agreement, and you will be given a payment and an agreed reference. For some, it feels like closure. For others, it feels like being paid to disappear. The last option is to blow the whistle externally. Not for recognition, but because allowing the harm to continue feels worse than the personal cost of speaking out. Whistleblowing is usually the end of a journey, not the start. Each ignored concern, each delay, each closed door pushes someone closer to that final step. If organizations resolved small problems when they were first raised, far fewer people would ever need to become whistleblowers. Whistleblowing isn't about bravery. It's about being heard. If this got you thinking, share it with your team and subscribe for more insights.